This Easter holiday, with all of its fun traditions, comes as our country is slowly recovering from a pandemic. And so many of us are looking for a celebration. Spring is here and it's time to celebrate. So, here to help us with some entertaining ideas for Easter eats and spring treats is Parker Wallace. She is the founder of the website Parker's Plate and the author of Eat Rich, Stay Skinny, a girl's guide to holiday feasting. Welcome, Parker.
Hey, Stacy, thank you so much for having me.
I love having the opportunity to talk to you always. So, as an expert on holiday feasting, please share your philosophy for Easter entertaining.
Well, I think that we have all had a tough year. And as you said, this is about really kind of coming out of it on the other end with positivity and sharing those moments with family and friends. So whether you're having a small gathering at home or you're doing still a virtual dinner on Zoom like I'm doing with my family in DC, it's all about celebrating those moments as family and friends and also connecting over the great food and wine.
Well, I admit I love to entertain, but I am out of practice. This pandemic has really kind of shut down and shifted the way we gather and connect with people. So, where should someone even start with planning for Easter?
Let's start with my favorite first course, the vino, and my go-to wine this year is Madalena wines. I love this because they're named after their female founder, Madalena Reebly, who is aiming to elevate and empower women in communities as they strive to make their mark on the world. I can really relate to this as a woman who is an entrepreneur as well. And so my best advice is to make your mark this Easter holiday with Madalena wines. They have 7 award-winning varietals. They've got a new, elegant, and sophisticated label launching soon, so you've got to check out their Chardonnay, my favorite, the Cabernet. They also, of course, have Merlot, Pinot Grigio, and even better, these are all under $20 a bottle, so you're getting this really excellent quality at a fantastic price.
That sounds amazing. I can see that Chardonnay pairing with a nice brunch.
Oh yeah.
So, when somebody's super busy and they don't have time to plan for that big feast, or if, like you said, you're doing something on Zoom, where do we even get started? What are some suggestions for them?
It is all about the shortcut to delicious, and for me this year, that is a straight shot to Cracker Barrel Old Country Store, and I can relate to this on such like a really special level because I worked there as a waitress back in college when I was going to James Madison University in Harrisonburg, Virginia, and they have such great options. It just tastes like home. It tastes like Easter whatever size of family or friends you're hosting or celebrating with. So their really delicious Easter meal. This is an Easter heat and serve. It is ready, comes chilled, and then goes from oven to table in less than 3 hours, and it's back in 2 sizes. The feast feeds 8 to 10 people. The family dinner feeds 4 to 6, and you get that gorgeous, just tender spiral sliced ham and all of those sides that you know and love if you love Cracker Barrel as much as I do. They've got the mac and cheese, those luscious mashed potatoes, the green beans, the yeast rolls, and you can pick up this feast, whichever size you'd like, April 2nd through April 4th. And if you want to elevate even further, they have a prime rib meal that feeds 4 to 6 people with the mashed potatoes, the rolls, 2 sides. And you can order on crackerbarrel.com.
That does look delicious. And I agree. I don't think you can get much easier than that. And wow, they've got the whole spread there. So this year, anything we can do to make it extra special? I know people are just clamoring to be together and connect with each other.
Yes, they are, and that's why having a unique gift for a host or hostess or sending these to your family and friends is such a great idea. I was just visiting family in Portland and my niece and nephew, and it's always thinking like, what can I bring as a gift? So Cracker Barrel has you covered there too. They have these really fun, unique, and personalized Easter baskets, so to speak. The kiddo version in these rain boots is so much fun, and then they also have the Grandpa's Goodies, which is a collection of retro treats like a blues harmonica, and the Fun in the Sun, which is totally my vibe, comes with a straw hat. So something for everybody, and again, one-stop shop. Just go to crackerbarrel.com.
Who doesn't love a fun gift like that?
Right?
Yeah, exactly. So, any other tips or treats for springtime that you can share with us?
Well, you're talking about pairing Chardonnay with brunch. One really great, easy recipe, if you have the leftover ham and some leftover mac and cheese, chop up the ham, add it to the mac and cheese with a little bit of extra cheese on top, stuff those into some muffin tins that have been sprayed, and then bake them off at like 375 for 10 to 15 minutes, and all of that cheese melts around that luscious ham, and you get these mac and cheese ham bites, little muffins of mac and cheese. So good.
I love the idea of some finger foods. That sounds scrumptious. Who doesn't like mac and cheese?
Right?
Well, Parker, where can we go for more information?
You can head to tipsontv.com, and don't forget to look for me on social at Parker's Plate, and you can find my cookbook on Amazon.
Yes, it's a wonderful cookbook. I do have that in my collection, so I highly recommend that. So, Parker, thank you so much for joining me this morning, and I wish you a wonderful Easter and a even better springtime. Enjoy your Zoom party.
Thanks, Stacy. Happy Easter.